Welcome to the hardest and darkest time of the year, February. Cold and bleak, there is still hope at the end of the day. Our guides want to connect with us and share their messages for you this month. Hi, my name is Amanda Dawn and welcome to my channel. This is the place where we connect to this wild, beautiful earth we call home. With 2020 being the year of vision, of clarity, it's also the time for letting go and cleansing and clarifying. So it's been a hard time of the year for a lot of people because it's also winter. It's February. It's dark. It's cold. It just feels so desolate because we really are in the hinterland of winter here in Nova Scotia. But it's also that time for going deep within and thinking about what you really want and having clarity on what your journey is and where you would like to be. So here's what some of the guides are saying to us this year and who is showing up. So the hardest one to talk about is probably the silliest looking one, and that's the octopus. The octopus. So the octopus is really good at showing us different life choices we can make, different patterns. They can help us make pros and cons lists. But at the end of the day, the octopus is here because it's telling us to stop procrastinating, to actually just make a choice. And so it's not always comfortable to see the octopus show up. The octopus is here to remind us to make a choice. Right? Because you can always change your choice later, but they're saying stop procrastinating. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to choose for the good things that you want in life, to stop dilly-daddling and go after the things that you wish for with the deepest of your heart. Stop procrastinating. I know. Sounds like my mother or something. So take a minute to choose. Choose to be happy. Choose to open your heart. Choose to be the light and inspire others. You can always ask your guides for help to make sure that you're making the right decision, but the time is to choose. And once we kind of practice at choosing the easy stuff, the choosing and making that intention for the more difficult things will come a lot easier for you. It's time to choose. If you watched my video back in October, we had the Jeep. No, it was November, sorry. The Jeep. And now we're in the playful bicycle. It is not a mountain bike. It is not a speed racer. It is the la 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 la, I'm going for a bike ride kind of bicycle. You know, wearing skirts and the flowers. And it's really interesting because the bike's a very playful symbol, especially like just your simple bicycle. It's very playful. And it's about anchoring into the now moment. When you're in a bicycle, you are not trapped in a car. You are listening to the sounds of nature. You are smelling the flowers on the side of the road. You are hitting potholes and feeling the jolts. You are connected to everything around you when you're on that bicycle, as well as your laughter and your light. So just being able to help pull into your awareness and presence of now is really integral. We are here to be human and have human experiences, but they want us to enjoy ourselves. Life does not have to be difficult. It does not have to be serious. It's because we chose those things, right? And we can choose to change the way we see them. We can choose to still laugh even though life is hard. We can choose to frolic and play on our bicycles and chase dragonflies even though it's hard. Right? So just embracing that bicycle symbol as a sign to play a bit and to anchor into the now is really going to help us get through this winter. It's February here, so it's kind of our darkest time of the year. It feels like the darkest because it's the coldest and there's the most snow, but it's part of the cycle. And that's the other thing, is that part of the bicycle. Great. Thank you, guys. Give me some great puns while you're at it. So the next symbol that we are cycling into is the bear. And the bear There's so much to say about the bear, but when the bear shows up in winter, it's clearly a sign to go deep within, to survive those elements, to hibernate, to work on what's inside of you, because the bear is a symbol for awakening the unconscious, for awakening all of those talents and lessons that you have and to bring them out into the world. But that's not quite time yet. Right now it is time to go within and to dig deep into your psyche and to dig deep into what it is you truly desire. And just having that time to not overthink things. Just focus on feeling them and accepting them and loving whatever arises. Just love it. They prefer to be alone and they relish being alone. So it is that time to be introverted, to read more books and listen to more music and really focus on going inward and bringing your gifts into the light in the future. It can be really hard to open up and share parts of yourself with the world, but at the end of the day, it's going to feel so good to be yourself, to shine bright and be exactly who you are. And we are getting ready for that transformation. So just being able to think about that for now and sit with the bear. Most important part about the bear is about being, right? About being and breathing and doing nothing, because they're hanging out in their cave, half dead, half asleep, half hibernating, and they're not with anybody. They're just in there being themselves. And that's what we need to do. Instead of overthinking things, we just need to feel and be and breathe. So the bear is going to help us get through this winter period. And then come spring, when the snow melts and everyone is waking up again, this is going to be that transition time. So it's time to sit and be. Doesn't that feel good? So the darkness was really a big part of this year. The biting cold, the freezing in your bones, the blue ice and the golden sun on the snow and the sparkling. But it's also, everything becomes monochromatic. There's no color to life here in hinterland. And I guess part of the winter is about simplifying, about taking away all the extra busy work that we do in the summer and just kind of streamlining life. Because our goal is to get from point A to point B at this point and not do the journey. It's just trying to survive with basic necessities. That's kind of what winter feels like. It's just trying to survive till spring. And a great way to simplify our lives is to work with plants. So the African violet, I'm going to be doing a meditation on this, but I wanted to quickly talk about it. The African violet is a beautiful houseplant to work with to help us simplify and cleanse ourselves and our houses. They're really great in bedrooms because they can help kind of diffuse the energy of your day that you bring into the room and just help take it away so that it's easier for you to sleep and let go of nightmares. And it's a beautiful flower to work with. They're really easy to grow and they come in purple, in pink, and white. So just choosing some and bringing them into your life is really integral, right? So they're really helpful on helping us cleanse our heart space and simplify our lives. So it is great to have some plants that can help us do that. Plants and flowers. Right, I really love the purple one because it just speaks to my third eye to help cleanse and let me see more deeply and profoundly. But if you have one that's calling to you, make sure you pick that one up. And so they only need to just keep watering them on a regular basis and a little bit of sunlight, a little bit of warmth, and you're good to go. It's no surprise to me that the crystal of the month is amethyst. So it is the February birthstone, and it's this beautiful deep purple quartz, and it is so amazing. It's been one of the crystals I've used and loved my entire life. So if you're not familiar with amethyst, it is time to go check it out and bring it into your life. The beauty about amethyst is that it is for clarity, for communication, for psychic awareness, and working with your guides. So we are cleansing on multiple levels this month, and amethyst is going to help you do that. It's really great to actually have in your bedroom. I don't recommend wearing crystals to sleep because I find they keep me up. It's the weirdest thing, I know, but no one ever talks about that. So having them under your pillow or beside your bed with your African violet is a really great way to help work in the dreamscape if you're interested. Yeah, so amethyst is used for clarity, for clairvoyance, for psychic abilities, and helping just cleanse out the debris so we can feel fresher. Learning to listen can be really difficult, so don't second guess yourself. Just sit and breathe and believe. Just hold the stone and allow it to help you bring clarity to 2020, to help with your communication with your guides, with your clairvoyance, and all the God-given abilities that you have. So which guide are you resonating with? It's time to make a choice and write down below what you would like to work with this February in the comments. So which guide are you going to work with? Pick one that resonates with you and put it below in the comment section. And really make that choice. Time to make our vision for 2020. It's time to work with these different guides to help bring about clarity and cleansing of our lives and getting rid of what no longer serves us. To go deep within with the bear and help listen to what our hearts desire the most. To have the African violet cleanse our physical space and energy. To work with the amethyst to help strengthen our own inner voice and our clairvoyance, and to bring about lightheartedness and sunshine and whimsy with the bicycle. It really is that easy to start working with your guides and start listening to them. So I also recommend you take some time for journaling or creative practice to help just reiterate all the messages that are swirling up inside of you right now. We're going to do a quick meditation and see what happens. So I'd love for you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. You are standing in a frozen forest. Your boots are sinking into the snow. It is cold and sunny, and as you go deeper within the forest, you see tracks of many animals. There are many things hiding in the trees around you, many guides that want to help you make it through this February. Ask one to come forward. Come out into the clearing. It could be anything. An animal, a rock, a flower, a tree, an element. Thank them for being there and ask them how they can help you gain clarity for 2020. We are so happy you are here, so make time to hit subscribe and you'll be gifted with new videos every Monday. My name's Amanda Dawn, and thanks for watching.